Hello, I thought I would share with you the system I use to keep my Mac backed up. It's something I've been thinking about a lot over the last few weeks, and I've come up with a system that works for me. Hope you might find it interesting, maybe helpful for what you want to do yourself. So I've got two bits of hardware that I use. The first is an iOmega external hard drive, 1 terabyte. This is always connected to the Mac, so this is where the Time Machine backup goes, on one partition. So that's running in the background, keeping everything backed up, absolutely everything, and it's never more than an hour old. If I delete something accidentally, I can go back, restore it from there. I've also got some old backups on there, just what I've called the backup archive. From Time Machine, had it on another disk, I've copied it over just to be safe. On a third partition I have a bootable clone of my entire hard disk, so that if anything went wrong I could get up and running again fairly quickly, and I use Super Duper for that. So that creates a bootable clone. It runs automatically every evening. It does a smart update, so it only copies what's changed. Takes maybe about 15 minutes to complete, and that's a really good program for that. So that's what I do with the 1 terabyte hard drive, which is always connected. I've also got a second smaller external hard drive, another iOmega. I've had this one for years. If I kept a clone on there, I'd probably quite quickly outgrow it. I could still fit one on at the moment, but as I use more disk space, that's probably going to be less likely. So on there, I don't have it always connected. I keep it in another part of the room. If somebody came in, nicked the Mac, they might also nick the hard drive that's always connected. So I keep this one elsewhere to give it a better chance of being safe. What I do with this one, because of its size, I use Carbon Copy Cloner to back up just selected specific files from my home folder. So I actually back up all my personal files, but it doesn't copy the system. And so with Carbon Copy Cloner, unlike Super Duper, you can select here in the list which ones you want backed up. It's identical in other respects from the user point of view, so you just set it to run automatically. It runs automatically whenever I plug in this second hard drive, whenever that's mounted, it just runs automatically. Again, it doesn't copy everything every time, it just examines what's changed and copies what it needs to. So that's really good on that. The third strategy I have is a free online Mozy account. So that gives you, it's called Mozy Home Europe, and that gives me 2 gigabytes of online space, and that's just for really critical files. So anything there that's really very important, I keep that backed up. That's a kind of off-site solution there. And most of this stuff is also backed up on USB sticks that I keep in various places. So that's what I do. I hope you found that interesting, and see you next time.